kind of like the small community. You get to know your professors and your advisors really well. The other part is our close connection with the Murney Clinic. We're able to do our practicum hours there, and it's a clinic that serves, you know, a very needy population, a population that is in lots of need, and you also get a wide perspective of some different clients that you see. But it's just such a unique perspective that you get from such a small community of an institute. They've come out and said, do you need anything? Or there's been times when a professor can notice when a student's either struggling or maybe is in need of, you know, maybe even emotional help. Is like, you know, it looks like you might be struggling through this. Do you have any questions? Or maybe there's a time that we can meet. And I noticed it from day one. Just when you meet the professors, they're very warm, they're comforting, they're just open. It's very intimidating when you are in a class with 100 to 200 people in a classroom. Some of our classes were a little bit smaller, of course, but it's just that intimidation factor of having to step up, raise your hand, that type of thing. Or even setting up hours to go meet with the professor. They're so busy. They get you in the door and they get you out. And here at Forest, one of the things I've noticed is I send an email, I get it back within an hour of when I can meet. A lot of times professors are asking us, do you need anything? Before, that never happened. I had a presentation that got accepted at a MFT conference, and it was very nerve-wracking to do that for the first time and to be accepted in general. Well, while we're doing the presentation, and half the room was full of Forest students, and the other half was with people that I didn't know, therapists in the community. And during the presentation, the whole, like the board or the computer, everything where our presentation was put up, it shut down and the screen went up. And so I'm sitting there going, oh God, this is like your worst nightmare, right? And there's a Forest student in there, her name was Ruth, and she came up, and so we kept talking, and another Forest student started asking questions. So it's like they gathered us up and said, all right, we're going to guide you till we get this done. Well, I was answering the other Forest question. The other Forest student, Ruth, came up, hit some buttons, and the screen came back up, and we're good to go. But it was just like that thing is like, these are people that, you know, I'm going to school with, and they just like rescued us from one of the worst things that you imagine when it comes to giving a presentation in front of people. So your education is what you put into it. So what you take out is what you put in. You can go through this program, get A's, meet the professors, get your hours, and probably go on and be, you know, a successful therapist or counselor or whatever you want to do. But you're also not gathering all the extra things that you could be to be an even better clinician in the future. So I'd say be prepared to put in enough effort to take out whatever you want out of the program.